Hello, hello, hello. Sir David the Bard here, and I appreciate you. Yes, we're still sending money to the Philippines. I haven't sent the last batch of money yet. I'd like to get up to $100. I think we got 70 or 80. So if you want to send in, just go to the New Caribou website, click on the PayPal, put your 5, 10, 20, whatever dollars in there, and we'll keep sending it off. And we'll keep showing you receipts, well, unlike the Mormon church, where the money goes, and you will see little kids eating rice. The Mormon church doesn't show that. And our people don't dress in yellow shirts, they're just ordinary people. Okay, big news, if you want to call it big. The Mormon church has agreed with the Boy Scout main council that gay boys can be in Boy Scouts. Big news in Utah. My wife, the covert Mormon, which is like most of them, she doesn't go to church, doesn't pay tithing, doesn't do anything that way, but she believes. She said when gays are accepted, she's going to resign. Well, I said this morning over breakfast, I said, honey, do you want me to help you put together your resignation letter? No! I've decided when they marry in the temple, not the Boy Scouts. I go, hey, time is on my side here. Time is on my side. Now here's the catch. The Mormons always have a catch. You cannot be gay and be a leader in the Boy Scouts. I don't think the Mormons ever think beyond their nose. I just don't understand it. And their nose is like Pinocchio. They somehow think they're going to get away with this stupid policy. Let's say a little boy starts a scout. I think they start him in Cub Scouts. And they go on up and you become a... I can't even remember the names. I hated Boy Scouts. I wanted to join Girl Scouts, but they wouldn't let me. So I would just look out the window at the Girl Scouts and drool. That's as close as I got to being a Girl Scout. So you start off as a Cub Scout. Now, then you grow up, and God, I'm trying to think what age. I know 12, when you're a deacon, you're in the Boy Scouts automatically. Now, wearing that stupid uniform, I was so humiliated, I'd walk around with a bag on my head. It said, "This is not the Bard." And then we had to do shit like clean the bathrooms, and we'd get a patch on our arm. And I said, you know what, I don't need a patch. You guys go clean the bathroom. Then we had the Jamboree. That's where you get a whole bunch of scouts together that they don't know shit. No matter how many you get together, they're as dumb as a rock. So they have the bow and arrow. So you've got 6 or 7 kids running around with an arrow in their ass. They've got rope climbing. These are called, what's that called? A ropes course? And then you have 4 or 5 of them hanging from the ropes. Then you have the Indian powwow. Now, I think it's politically incorrect to call people Indians, but God, I'm almost going on 66 here, so I can say Indian if I want. So they would have the boys dress up in the headdresses and and do rain dances. It never rained. You would have the boys start campfires, and they always had to have starter fluid and newspapers to get her going. Well, you roasted some weenies and some marshmallows, and you had s'mores, which is a marshmallow melted between, I was going to say cardboard, between Cracker Jack, or not Cracker Jack, damn it. You know what it is, I'm dementia. It's a graham cracker. It's a damn graham cracker. I used to throw s'mores and get and marshmallow on fire. I flip it over my shoulder. And when they wanted me to stay overnight in tents, with a whole bunch of boys and a couple of men. I said, homie, don't play that. I said, my ass is out of here. I'm going home. So I get in my car and I drive home, and they would all piss in the grass in the middle of the night and worse, and jump on each other and play with each other's weenies. And I said, no, I'm not into that. I want to join the Girl Scouts. I want the Girl Scouts. So here's the dilemma that the Mormon Church, they're taking it step by step, because if they went all the way, they would have many people, hundreds of thousands, resign. So they're taking it, the boys in the Boy Scouts can be gay. All right. So a boy grows up in the Boy Scouts, and he's gay. He's openly gay. He every meeting, when he says the opening and closing prayer, he'll say, "And Heavenly Father, help these people accept all of us who are gay." So he's gay. Now he becomes an Eagle Scout. I thought Eagle Scouts was the biggest bullshit propaganda of the Mormon Church. To be an Eagle Scout, you'd go out and say, "I'm going to move 600 rocks beside the highway so cars can't fall off." And they would give him an Eagle Scout. And, oh, God, you went to the ceremonies, and they had the flags and the saluting and the uniforms with tags and bags and all the decorations on them. God, it looked like, a hero coming off of World War II. And all it was a nerd out of high school that moved a bunch of rocks. Anyway, now he turns 18. He wants to be a Boy Scout leader, and he knows everybody. He's been in that ward for 8-10 years, and he knows the kids, and he certainly could be a role model for gay people wanting to be in the Scouts. Why they'd want to be a Scout, I have no idea. But there's the dilemma. He grows to be 18, and the Mormon Church says, "Your ass is out of here. You can't work in Scouts." How's he going to feel? How are the boys that grew up with him and the boys in the Boy Scouts at the time going to feel? That the Mormon Church hates homos. They're right. They're right. It shows. Their behavior shows. Now, their statement, go please read the Salt Lake Tribune, or the Desert News has this in it too. In the entire statement, there is not the word homosexual and or gay. They have gone around that word with 1,000 other words. They hate gay people, but, the gays keep outvoting him and they kick Romney to the curb. And, gay people are 7 to 9, 10% of our society, and that's a large voting block. So anyway, if you want your kid to be in the Boy Scouts, he can be gay. And from what I've read, in the campouts, he will be accepted well by the leaders. Because the leaders will lie like a rug. "No, I'm not gay, but I want to go on that campout. Those 12 and 13-year-old, I want to be there to be their mentor." He's a son of a bitch that's humping them and playing with them, and his ass is off to jail when they find him. So anyway, you don't need to be a gay leader in the Mormon Church or for scouting. You just need to be a regular guy who's a nerd, doesn't have enough sex, and wants to work in Boy Scouts. Homie, don't play that.